Hey Pisces loves, hope you are well. This is like my third attempt to get this out. The other one wouldn't upload and I tried a few times and then I was like, okay, I'll do another one for you. And then I recognized that, I don't know, something was going on with the sound. So obviously those readings weren't meant for you and I've got something special. So let's see what this something special is, because this will be uploaded immediately. So it's pretty much live. I didn't go live and I'm glad I didn't, because then we would have had no sound, but maybe you guys would have told me. But I am thinking of going live on Saturday night. That would be Pacific time in the US. So let me know if that's something that you're interested in. If I go live, I don't know, maybe 8 p.m. or something like that. So let me know if that is something you would join in, and we can just get dark and cozy and dive into some of you guys and what you need to know. So let's just have a look. We're going to look at the current energies. We're going to look at the challenge and what you need to know, guys, to help support your journey. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what's going on for you. I'm just going to do whatever comes through here in terms of different cards and different decks. I'm just going to mix it up a bit after my third attempt. All right, guys. So Knight of Swords, Six of Wands, Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups. This is the current energy. I feel like this is finally wanting to be seen, Pisces, for the truth of who you are, for what it is that you do, for what you bring to the table. You want to leave behind I feel like you want to leave behind like any challenging, news, information, things that might come through sometimes that just isn't in alignment for you. And I feel like there's this part of you remembering who you are and what you've done and what you've achieved and what you can achieve and what the potential of what you can do in your life and have. With the Eight of Swords and Knight of Cups together, like I said, there is this part of you that I'm just getting like a little bit, I don't know if it's confused as such, but more so just feeling stuck somewhere that you can't. It's just it's like you want something to change, but there's this part of you, and this could be vice versa energy. Maybe it's someone that you're dealing with here, Pisces, but there's this part of you that's stuck or finding yourself stuck in a situation to break free from that you just want. Like I said, there's this part of just being seen for who you are, for what you bring to the table, for like being appreciated. I think there's a lot of that coming here that is just making you feel, I don't know, flat, uncomfortable, unsure what to do next. But with this Knight of Cups in support of this, we're seeing either two parts. Someone needs to come in just like with more love, with more appreciation, with more care, but to actually show you, or vice versa, that this matters. But there might be some part too of an apology that's required. Either way, Pisces, there's something here in your energy, in your dynamic of whatever situation this is, that you just need someone to show up in a bit more in a heart-centered approach and really put it on the table of what they're feeling, how they're thinking about it, and all that, because whatever you've heard or whatever's been coming your way hasn't supported this at all. And I think it's challenged you in some regard here. So let's have a look at what the challenge may be in this situation. Page of Swords, Nine of Cups, King of Cups. So this is looking at the challenge, guys. I'm going to move this up. Yeah, it's the way someone's communicating with you, or the way that they're looking at you, or the way that they're watching you. If we haven't met, guys, I'm Jamie, by the way, and appreciate you being here. I adore all of you. Your comments, very much appreciated. Your emails are very much appreciated. So as much as I might be here and want to give all this to you, those little things too are very valued, and I just want you to know that. Yeah, so There's someone here, I don't know, just the way, there's something about communication that I feel is a little bit off. Because this is in the challenge position. So I'm not sure too if it's interesting, because this Nine of Cups energy that I'm getting here with this High Priestess is that someone here may be not necessarily content or happy, but they can't see the cups that are needed to be filled to create the content and happiness. It's like they're missing this. Yeah, I feel like they're missing this in some way, Pisces, or someone's missing this in some way. And I think whatever's being communicated about this situation, I just think someone's not giving in the way that's needed here. Or where they are giving, thinking they're doing a great job, is missing the mark. Does that make sense? So that's what I feel is happening here. In addition to that, there's something here about your intuition, and maybe that's part of the challenge here, is because with your intuition, when you ignore it, you wish you would have listened, or you knew you were right. And then you get upset at yourself when you didn't listen, and then you knew you were right. And then there's that little bit of a cycle that happens. So I think too, maybe that's a part of you where you get these thoughts that come through, that pop up, you get some form of communication, you're trying to connect into your intuition, you know it's right, but then there's still this little bit of energy of, are these my own self-sabotaging thoughts? Are these my fears? Are these, and trying to decipher the difference between it. And I think that's, as humans, that's something that we can get caught up in sometimes, is the difference, understanding fear, created belief systems versus what's actually happening, and trying to tie that into our intuition. Because what I'm seeing here is that there is someone that wants to give, there is someone that wants to make something happy here in this connection or dynamic, whatever this situation, that wants to make this work, but I think you need a different type of nurturing. And I feel like that's, I don't know, I feel like that's being missed. But I do feel wherever there's been a little challenge with a person or a situation, I do feel this is going to come back around in a warming way. I just think they had to learn something here, because I feel like at some point in time, I'm just getting like this person has delivered just some delivered things in unfriendly ways, or the situation could have been handled better, but everyone's doing the best they can with where they're at. And, sometimes in hindsight, then it's like, oh gosh, I wish I didn't say it like this, or I wish I didn't do it that way, or why did I do this? Whatever it is, we can be hard on ourselves. But what I like here, Pisces, is your strength of knowing what you're willing and not willing to accept here. And you really know right now where you are in your life. Like, you're more determined than ever to really make a go of something that has meaning. And you don't want to hold back anymore or stay stagnant where things haven't really been supportive. Let's have a look here at the influence. So this is what's hidden and the influence. We're just having a look. Wow. Someone here is really considering moving away from something because it's just not fulfilling. But the energy says You do want this to be fulfilling, right? But I think it's become too much, whatever this is. You just want peace, Pisces. Did I read this? The Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, Four of Cups, Ten of Wands, the Tower. Yeah, I'm just seeing here that someone's tired, someone's over it, someone's exhausted here. And someone is really thinking about to find this cup, because this is an 8. While this is a 3 of cup, there was a place that at one point was very happy, was very connected, and was very full. But now it's like, I need that cup that's going to get my attention to make it the 9, because this one is just not doing it for you right now. But I think that's a question. Sometimes things are temporary, Pisces. Situations are temporary. And the only way to shift that is by doing something different, right? So maybe that's what you're looking at doing, is instead of just moving away, particularly from something, is that you're refocused on yourself to find that fulfilling piece that you need. That's something that's missing, because it's been a lot for you trying to navigate and not sure where to go or what to do or how to make something happen if you can't do it all, right? You can't heal someone else. You can't make someone else to see things a certain way. As much as you can try, at the end of the day, if they don't want to see it, they don't want to see it, right? Yes, you can't change people's perspectives sometimes. Some people are just very set in their ways, and, you know, some people aren't open-minded, but some people are. And sometimes we can greatly influence others, but I just feel like you're hitting a bit of a brick wall right now with a situation. But interestingly, we've got the Tower energy. I want to see what this Tower energy is about. Temperance and Three of Wands. So someone here wants to heal something, Pisces. Someone wants to call a truce. Someone wants to make things okay. Someone wants to start moving forward in a new direction. I don't know if you've been contemplating changing where you live, a new job, a new place to go to that you spend a lot of time at. Like, you want to see what else is out there. But interestingly, if something has been on the quiet side that you haven't heard from in a while, I think, sorry guys, I got something caught in my throat. But what I think is happening here is that with the Tower energy is that I just think you're going to be surprised in the way someone's going to show up. If you've been waiting for someone to take action, like I said, to finally show you what you feel that, and it's not, maybe some form there is expectation, but I feel like, it's just these standards. You're raising your standards a bit. And I think that, again, I just feel that's very powerful of you. You want someone to come up to that. You don't want to keep lowering in hope and in hope and in hope and it never being delivered. And I feel like this is a little bit of your frustration about something. It's just you want someone to finally see things for what they are and stop ignoring whatever's happening, or the situation, or the way that they're communicating, or the way that they're showing up, or the way they're not showing up. It's like, yeah, I'm just getting kind of like, God damn it, just freaking, and that's what you're waiting on. It's like you're waiting on someone. But what I like is that I think you're going to be surprised of how they end up showing up here. So I don't know who this is or the situation or dynamic here, but I think that's really great that this is what we're seeing happening. So let's have a look, Pisces, at what you need to know regarding the near future here. We've got the Star and the Ten of Cups. So I mean, for near future energy, that's pretty amazing, because that seems here that whatever needs to be healed or whatever needs to be worked on, or that the true north to get to that place of making it happy, work, heal, it's like that's where you're heading. And that's what might be shocking, is how quickly something can turn around. But I think a big part of it is going in a different direction, or an unexpected direction, which might wake up this situation or person. If someone is concerned, maybe it's like a workplace, and it's kind of like, I've been asking for ages for this or position, or for you guys to show up in this way, or, for you not to talk to me like this anymore, like whatever it is, like whatever your position is or role is. It's like you want someone to kind of, the word I'm just getting is like wake up. It's like they're totally missing something here. And I feel like you're kind of not making ultimatums verbally. I think action wise, you're finally showing them this is what you're doing now. So either fucking come to the party, either join it, either make this work, or I'm gonna be doing what I need to do, and let's see where it takes us, because I'm tired of doing things your way, because your way ain't helping. And I've been waiting too long to get the result that I need your way, but you're too stubborn, or you're too blindsided to see what's happening here. That's the kind of energy that's showing up. So but something's shifting here. Something is shifting. This could be, a relationship you're already in, a marriage, a family member. There's something here. So yeah, I just wanted to have a peek at the past, how it's relating to the present. I mean, we've got the Six of Cups, so that's past energy of a connection. Yeah. So there has been something that's happened with this connection, I think, before, or something that shook this connection up a little bit and made it a bit unsettling, or something that had to be looked at. I can see that there's some form of tension that's happened in the past here, and maybe you guys figured it out, thought you had come to some understanding, but again, I think someone missed the mark here of how they're showing up. But I'm feeling like this can be balanced out, or this can come back to some form of understanding to get on the same page. Let's have a look at your power here, Pisces. It's a lot of cards, but I'll just take it. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Magician. Awesome. Your power here, Pisces, is doing what you need to do and taking, like, I feel like this, the word it's giving me is vigorous ownership. Certain, thorough, direct, exciting, powerful is what I feel. They're the words that are coming through. But I also think there's something that you've also been working on in addition to all this other stuff, because there's something that interests you, or that you're feeling called to do right now in addition to this. As much as you might want this to work out and be okay, you recognize that there's more of you. You're very multi-dimensional in terms of interests or pursuits of something, and you really are feeling called to follow something here. And I've mentioned multiple times throughout these few weeks, and I feel this is very relevant for Pisces, is like there's two areas of your life that are you're in timeline with right now, that I think you're trying to manage, or work on, or work in. And that's a lot to take on. But what I am seeing here is this new beginning, this fresh start. While it might have been a little bit up and down, bumpy road, we're seeing this really move forward in a wonderful way. And what you've been wanting to manifest, I feel this is going to come through really, really quickly here. Very strongly. So something's moving forward. Something's very much moving forward here. You're manifesting something. But it's new and exciting. This could be something you're leading as well, because with this Queen of Wands energy, this is very forthright, certain, like, I know who I am, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm going after. you want to play, you want to catch me, you better come on the ride kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like they're just going to do, just think of that. I just getting this Leo, this feminine Leo energy, likes people, likes doing things, likes having it around, likes being a center of attention, but also doesn't need all that to go what they need to do. But when they've done it, they're going to let you know, I did this. You come in because I'm going to motivate you. You want to come, you can join me. If you don't have to. But this is what I'm doing. Like, and I feel like that's the kind of energy that's here. And you're making it really clear. This is the path forward. This is where I'm going moving forward. So I'm going to manifest what I'm working on, what I'm working towards. So you can join the party because this is coming for me. So, and I feel like you've got this little pizzazz, this little bit of burst of energy really going on here for you. All right. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. I'm just doing a bit different, Pisces. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, see, it's interesting. The hopes and fears, even though you're loving this and doing this, you're very certain of this. This other stuff that's going on in your life, you're not very sure about. And the reason you're not sure about is because it's the way someone else needs to show up, the way that you also want to receive back. Because any relationship should have that ebb and flow. It's about giving and receiving. It's not about one way, one person, one vision. No, it's like we all can have our own individual goals and ideas, but if you're in a partnership of some kind or working together on something, all of you matter, right? And I feel like you're concerned here from all the effort, all the energy, everything that you're putting in, that this person isn't going to show up for what you also need. And I think there's this part is like, you've done what you've needed to do, but are they? And that seems to be what's in question here. But let's have a look at the outcome and see where this is taking us. What do we need to know for the outcome for our Pisces? Okay. 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I like it a lot. 9 of Wands is pretty cool because I feel like the Queen of Wands energy is like the evolved 9 of Wands energy. That's the way I see it. And this 9 of Wands is one that is, you're still standing strong, Pisces, even after the battles, even after the challenges, even after the hard work, right? But I also feel you're protected. I also feel this is abundant energy. Even though you may feel a little drained or exhausted, it's like that little bit of rest or that little bit of understanding there's something magic that just happens. It's like you naturally, it's interesting the word it's given me is vibrate, but I think what, it's kind of like, you know how to source the energy you need to keep going. And I'm just feeling like something is completing here, whatever you've been working on. And the 3 of Cups is kind of saying, the hard work's paying off and you get to celebrate this. Okay. You might need, to have a shower and jazz up a bit and feel good about yourself because the battle is real and it's something that might need to be washed off. But I feel that when you do, it's like I can finally say yes. I can finally say I did this and I'm proud of myself. I mean, this could be some form of like new study that you're doing, something new that you're pursuing or going after to learn, to discover, to build, to create. Because whatever this is for your future, for your growth, okay? And we do see that there is stability, there is strength in, the place that you're going, the place that you're standing. This could be on a financial basis. This could be on a centered energy basis. This could just be in terms of your life. Like you're happy and content in that place that you've been seeking for some time, but it just took you a little bit to get there, okay? And go through this, whatever you had to go through. But sometimes we need these little messy parts to be able to really build from a strong foundation. And I feel like whatever this is, there's just this little spiritual blessing that's coming with it, a new strength, a new foundation. a new way of this connection just moving forward in a beautiful light. If it's not with this connection, it's just in life of where you're going, and maybe it's allowing to call in that, as I talked about in my last piece that I sent to the group, our soulful tribe, talking about sometimes there's things that are good in our life, but we're not going just for good. We want to do great. We want great things in our lives. And sometimes the good things, like that paycheck, sometimes the good things, that we have in our life can sometimes be also that distraction or that comfort that doesn't allow us to really grow and be the person that we're meant to be. So just be mindful of that. But whatever this is, I really see you pushing forward, pushing through this, working, growing, and really stepping into this King of Pentacles energy of having succeeded in a part of your life, that you finally feel grounded, you finally feel supported, and finally feel that the battle has been worth it. And it's like you can sit on that throne, you can sit wherever you take that place, wherever you take that stance in your life where you can sit back and relax. It's like, just thank you is kind of the energy I get. Like, you're proud of yourself, and you should be. You absolutely should be proud of yourself, and there's just something really beautiful happening on the inside of you that is allowing you to glow and just appreciate the goodness and the things that have come from this, even in the hardship. So I'm going to leave that with you, dear ones. We'll speak soon.